working towards Odegaard. Ravel, ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I swear I do not believe it! And they are back on terms!
Good evening, all. Welcome to the first watch-along for the Rotherham United podcast. I'm sure it will go swimmingly well, won't it, Michael?
It will be fantastic. Not a problem. Nothing will go wrong. Everything will be fine. There might be some gifts at the end of it. Who knows?
So we'll be watching it with the Sky on, put the sound down. So if anybody wants to let us know about how the Sky Sports bingo goes, Plucky little Rotherham physical team, break-up play, them type of things. Let us know when you get your full bingo card from that. I'm sure, to be honest, I'm not listening to the pre-match, but I'm certain that those have already come up during the pre-match.
Well, I mean, obviously Thierry and Henry's Bournemouth are going to be a tough side to break down, aren't they? And with Thierry Henry being in stands watching the game, and Thierry Henry possibly being new manager at Thierry Henry's Bournemouth, it could well be that Thierry Henry might get a mention this evening at some stage during the Thierry Henry commentary.
Yeah. So I'll go warning now. You may hear noises in the background from our families. That's life, innit?
Yeah.
We'll go through our lineup. We'll go through Bournemouth first, but Asmir Begovic in goal, Adam Smith, Carter Vickers, Lloyd Kelly, and Diego Rico. Philip Billings, Lewis Cook, Jefferson Lerma, Arnaut Danjuma, Sam Surridge, and Junior Stanislas is their starting 11. And we are, I think, unchanged. I can't quite remember. It feels like so long ago that we played us last game. But Johansson in goal, Icky, Woody, Robertson as your back three, Sunday and Harding, right wing back, left wing back for Harding. Barley is a wing, Wiles, midfield three, Smith and Crooks, or Crooks and Smith, whichever way you want to do it, are effectively front two. Thoughts, Mick?
Well, yeah, you missed a couple of other players for them, didn't you, as well? Obviously, there's Keith Stroud playing for him this evening. He's just seen shaking hands with Begovic in tunnel after telling Woody to bog off to the other side of tunnel. So yeah, they're a good side, aren't they? They've proved that. They're proving that with a league position. They came down for Premier League. They played well at our place, but we're not expecting anything out of this game, or I certainly aren't. So anything that we do get is a bonus. But I've been talking to people at work. There's one or two who like to put a bet on, and I've told them it's absolutely nailed on tonight for a Bournemouth win, a Rotherham clean sheet. And if you want to really push it, I'd shove a penalty to Bournemouth in that treble as well.
Penalty is the most nailed-on thing.
Well, there you go, yeah. So, but if you can get that in a treble, it's got to be worth looking at, hasn't it? You probably get, if anybody who knows what they're talking about, any bookies know what they're talking about, you probably won't even get evens for it.
Yes, that's very true. Just something to mention, we are playing in all white, and I know that a lot of people don't care about the kits. There's something about playing in all white that I quite like for us. Don't know, just looks good. It's like when we play with the red top, black shorts. I'm quite a big fan of that as well. For no reason at all. Other than
that's just not right. That is just not right.
Quick mention of subs. It says on Sky Sports, Vickers, McDonald, Clark, McDonald, Giles, Joseph Soon, sadly at Ladefo Hurst. But I saw on our official Twitter feed that Blackman were on bench.
Yeah, I did as well. And Paul
Davis. So Sky Sports have got off to a fantastic start by getting our lineup wrong.
Well, there you go. It doesn't matter, does it?
Sky Sports doing it.
We're not going to. We won't be involved anyway. We're not getting involved in games, so it doesn't really matter, does it? So,
no, that's a good point.
First comment of the evening from Best Football Moments. Bournemouth fans, I assume, chaps. Who knows? But I think you're probably right. I think, to be fair, you're over-egging it for Rotherham there a little bit.
I don't think there'll be that many goals. I've said before Stoke game that I think it'll be quite a low-scoring game and end up 3-3.
Yeah, well, that's true. So expect
6-4 to somebody coming.
Yeah.
It's a strange one for Bournemouth, though. I know we talk about Thierry Henry, but Woodgate potentially has brought in as an interim caretaker, whatever word you want to use.
Yeah.
And this is good, almost looking like his last game, which is strange.
Yeah, well, yeah, and it just.
We are off. Mick has put the thing at the bottom of the screen, which should update with the clock and everything to make sure you can be in line with us. Although, there we go, it's off.
I told you. Hey, listen, yeah. I am Mr. Technology. Mr. Technology, not. So yeah,
I'll be honest. With all the lockdown quizzes that we've done, I can tell everybody now you're not Mr. Technology.
No, that's very true. Absolutely.
But we are off 30 seconds or so in. We'll talk about this as if I know most people are watching through Sky, but some people obviously haven't got Sky, so we'll sort of talk about it as if some people haven't got it.
Are you going to do that? Are you going to take up the mantle of commentary, the sort of Brian Chappell of the Rotherham, the Plucky Little Rotherham United podcast?
I mean, we'll see. Yeah. I got another comment from the best football moments saying about Bournemouth that Woodgate will probably stay on as coach. Again, interesting because I'm not sure. I thought he wanted to be a manager of his own right, but anyway.
Yeah,
the press has started early, making 1 minute in, and Smith is having a right going on. Number 5 is, but he's having a right. Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, it's good to get him in that corner and tie him in there. That's what it's all about. Yeah, that's what's brought us all this success. Like, we're top at league. You know what I mean? But that's what's brought us the limited success that we've had certainly since New Year. That high press, and it's nice to see. And Bournemouth, we know that Bournemouth are a side who are going to try and put the ball on the deck and play football. So we'll see.
Lewis Wing in a good position. He's just edge of box now. He's going to play out wide.
That's nice. Nice.
It's nice and steady, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. He's really, really comfortable on ball, isn't he?
Ball in box, though.
Oh.
Almost a push in the back, but not quite enough.
Yeah, listen, he could have gone down and broken both his legs and he wouldn't have got it, so it's not going to happen, is it?
No.
I know that there's been a lot of talk about, the stuff that we've talked about on Twitter about Keith Stroud and people saying you can't blame referee, etc., etc., etc. Well, we'll see. Let's see, shall we?
Yes. Oh, he's already gives a foul. Wow, he gives a foul 2 minutes in. First foul from Keith Stroud. Thank you very much. It's in a good position, this and all. If we can get Callum Gibson. Thank you very much, Callum. They've already spoken about our small budget already.
That's one off the top row of your bingo card, chaps and chapesses. Hopefully they'll use the term limited budget, but it could have, whichever. Sabales is going to put this free kick in.
Bit deep, but it's back across. Nobody's at the back post.
Back post.
No, it's a foul.
It's a foul, is it? Right.
Yeah.
On account of him winning ball, I assume.
Yeah, you can't challenge Bournemouth at ball, to be fair.
Right. Apologies. I'm not. Football's. I've only been watching it sort of, a few years. I've still not fully grasped and understood the rules of the game.
That's
offside.
It is offside. Thank God, yeah.
I'm going to say miles offside.
But Bournemouth players are complaining. Let's see the replay. Did that come off on Sunday to their man?
No,
he put himself in a right angle.
Yeah, he did. But I think it took another touch after this. It come off on Sunday, then there's another touch here. And I mean, he's only 2 or 3 yards off, to be fair. So it was close. Well, I say close. You never know, do you? You just never know. But that's poor from on the Sunday there. I'll tell you what, Icky's lucky to get away with that as well. Because he certainly laid his hands on the Bournemouth player.
It's Danjuma, not Stanislas. Apologies. Stanislas must be a different number. I thought he was there number 10. So apologies for that. Crooks with a really, really good header to Smith.
Yeah, absolutely.
Held it really well again. Crooks with the back heel, brilliant.
Oh, come on. Yeah. You can't try and get your. Yeah.
Yeah, it's always going to get given in front of lines, but it's always going to get given.
Soft free kick in it. To be fair, but like you said, that position on pitch, it's always going to be given in it. Always. So,
yeah, because you play him into danger, then, aren't you? So if he wins that ball, all Sunday's got quarter pitch to himself, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Feels very safe. Begovic is still in goal for them, captain tonight. He's been around for about 1,000 years.
Yeah, he likes playing against us, though, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's like what's his face from Wigan and Reading. Al-Habsi.
Yeah, Ali Al-Habsi. Yeah.
We'll
take that. Yeah, we'll take that all night from football playing Bournemouth. Going for a long ball up at top. I'm not convinced Woody's the right man to be tracking a a quick number 10, though, are you?
Not convinced. He needs help, doesn't he, from Icky? Icky's obviously the much faster of the two without being lightning, but Wings picked up another good position.
Yeah, he has.
Deep all of a sudden. He needs a bit help, but he's a bit isolated. Wing with the ball in, and is it a corner or is it a foul?
Is it not getting foul?
Well,
no.
I didn't know whether he has to get a corner.
Wow.
Decent ball in from Wing.
Yeah, it was. He's picking up a lovely position there, isn't he? Just finding a little bit of space in between defence and midfield, and that's a couple of times now. He's got into that position and put a decent ball in as well. So yeah, let's see.
Here comes the standard Rotherham are good at set pieces stat for you. And on
surely.
11 goals from 33 goals have been set pieces.
So surely somebody must have ticked that one off the bingo card already. Surely.
Oh, Crooks.
Oh, Crooksy.
Edge of box. Is it still through? Is it going to No, straight to Begovic. Trying something different though. I mean, I saw midweek a lot of talk about Wayne Rooney's Derby County trying a lot of different set pieces, but we've been doing funny different set pieces for years.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, yeah, but always going down. That's a foul. Oh, every day a week. Yeah, not. I do. I know Ben's talked about this before, and sort of drawn a bit of a little bit of criticism from some people in terms of, people shouldn't be going down like that. But that's not a foul. It's not a foul. He's just felt a bit of contact and he's thrown himself on floor, and he's poor. And this is good. The same's going to happen here, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is.
So and I don't like it. And like I say, Wiles keeps trying to do this as well, doesn't he? And I'm not really keen on it when Wiles does it for us either, if I'm perfectly honest. But there you go, corner to Bournemouth.
Yeah, Danjuma's causing a little bit of problems so far. It's just a slight worry, but again, it'll take time for us to get used to them and everything else. So it's 8 minutes in, first proper bit of danger for us. Puts the ball in and cleared very easily with Crooks, weren't it, front post clearance?
Yeah, Crooks, yeah. Oh, it's Billy, isn't it? I'm trying to work out who 29 was. I thought I recognised him. It's that ex-Huddersfield chap, in it.
Of course it is.
In Billing.
Another bingo moment. Callum Gibson called us direct. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Do you think we'll get a full house before half time?
Before 15 minutes?
It can't be far off. Oh dear. I guess. I mean, having said that, this is the first time, obviously, that we've ever done this, and I'm now beginning to run out of things to say. So I could probably have a certain amount of sympathy for him. I mean, we know about our team.
Or Sunday, is he get a foul? Or Sunday be a late tackle on Lerma, I think it is. Yeah, that's a couple of times all Sunday's been caught. That's not like him at all.
No, it's not. No.
I said again. I mean,
he is late. He is,
but Lerma has landed on his head.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's all right. It's fine because all of Sundays are off the pitch, isn't he? So it doesn't matter. I mean, old Keith's got a bit of a bonus there. He's got us down to 10 men without having to send anybody off. So
it's back on.
It's back on, yeah.
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 I don't know much about Bournemouth. They're not a team I watch very often, but I'm going to say this after this free kick, actually.
Yeah, please do.
I don't want to jinx that.
Tempt any fate.
So, was that taking it? Number 21, good ball in. It's a really good ball in. Corner. They were a good ball in, that. A lot of pace, making it very difficult. Yeah, they're good balls in.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, right corner though.
What?
It were a corner.
Referee.
Well, you know. It's hard to get some right, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Credit where credit's due, I guess. So it's starting to put us under a little bit of pressure now, aren't they? So see how we go with this.
It's going to cross around the middle.
Oh my word!
Right,
straight across place of goal there. But,
look inside.
Oh,
unlucky.
So I mean, we defended those two set pieces reasonably well. I think they're not too bad. No real concerns, is there? So,
no, I agree.
So far. It's a decent start. It's not a bad start, is it? We've not, but yeah, we've had a little bit, like I said, a little bit of pressure, but so far so good. I wonder what Mr. Henry's thinking in the press box or wherever he's sat.
It might not even be at ground.
I thought it. I thought it was. I apologise if that's the case. It
may. Oh, Cooks with a
and that there is what we've talked about. These teams that are at this level, trying to play the ball about across the back, and in and out of midfield. They're not good enough to do it under pressure like Premier League sides are. And we're benefiting from it, aren't we? We've benefited from it a few times so far this season. So
Smith has touched. Oh, what a touch by Smith! So
unlucky.
Nearly
unlucky.
Right,
Wings there again in that position.
With a lovely ball to Crooks.
We'll have a corner for that, referee. Thank you very much. Yeah,
you're right about Wing. You've got the best of both worlds because you've got Barley sitting really, really deep as he does.
Yeah,
but then you've got Wing sitting a bit deep, not as deep as Barley's, but still a bit further deep. And then you've got Wiles and Crooks there as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So another corner. I think have we had a corner? They've had a couple of corners.
Yeah.
Wing. Interestingly, Wing takes corners. Now I don't know Barley's very much. Good corner in, and keeper's flapped, and it's cleared away. Good from Icky. I don't know why Icky let that go out. No, why did he let it go out? That's a bit strange. That's a bit bizarre because it clearly came off Icky. Yeah, it did. Yeah. I'm surprised Begovic didn't get a foul there. To be honest, it looks very much. I just realised now. It looks very much like a bit of a school teacher, doesn't he, Begovic? Yeah, he does. Yeah. His shorts are right high. He's got that hairline which is going a bit. And not that I can. No wrong with that. Say anything. No, he's just got that school teacher look, that tired school teacher look about him. Has he got patch on his elbow and all? This is good. It's good pressing from Miller's. Really good. Yeah. They were there pressing as well. They're not letting defenders have a second. Icky and Woody, they're pressing us quite well as well. Also, on his right hand side, can he go inside? Wing again, picking up their little space. A lovely little pass inside to Matt Sunday there. That was very, very unlucky not to get that through. So keep pressing though. Then they found an out ball to the right hand side. It's been. Well, I think it's what we're talking about it a lot, but it feels like there's been, without winning any goal chances, it's both teams are trying to win the game, aren't they? Yeah, absolutely, clearly. As stupid as that sounds. Yeah, we've certainly not gone there to hope we can grind out a draw, have we? That's certainly the case, and ultimately that's all as supporters. That's what we want, isn't it? It didn't work earlier in the season. We tried that earlier in the season, and it didn't work for us. So yeah, I think we've got to go for it, and we're capable of winning it. We know we are. We know that we are capable of getting a result anywhere in this division. Woody's just been pulled over there. A referee's just sort of put his hand up as if to wave it away, but He's just been yanked over.
Yeah.
And this,
he looks to be apologising to Woody for not giving it, which is fine. But Bournemouth are now back on attack.
Well, yeah, exactly.
So apology not accepted, Keith.
Wiles is playing further up today, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He is a little bit.
Forward.
Just a quick shout out to Elm Park Royals, chaps at Elm Park Royals, who are the Reading podcast. They do regular watch-alongs. Just they're aware that it's our first one tonight, so a bit of advice there. So thank you very much for that. Appreciate it, pal.
as we give Bournemouth another corner.
Yeah.
You get some games where there's like one corner a game, and we've had it feels like 6 corners already.
It's 5 already, isn't it? I think.
Yeah. Doing it better than the last one. It's gone in, and Crooksy again, front post, clears it, and comes back to Wiles, Wiles has not cleared it very well at all.
No, Wiles, he puts it back into danger zone, doesn't he?
Yeah. But they're not giving up. Bournemouth, they've got ball again. Nzuma again with their straight to Johansson. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Easy for Viking.
He's the one that's causing us problems at number 10 than Nzuma at the minute.
Yes, he is.
They look a little bit. Again, I'm not going to say. I don't want to jinx it, but they look a little bit toothless at the minute. They seem like they're lacking a bit of quality in that front 2 or 3 or how many they've got.
Watch
him go score.
Very, very, very early in the game, Matthew, to be saying things like that.
True.
I don't want to see you eating those words later on, I'll be honest. Yeah, I mean, this is a big test. Bear in mind, we've got this away trip to Norwich on Saturday as well. It's 2 very, very tough games. 2 games that realistically, I don't think we were expecting to get anything out of at all. I think we mentioned that we talked about this on the podcast earlier in the week, didn't we? And it was. It'd be nice just to come away from the 2 games with just a point. Anything more than that would be a real bonus. That's great from Ola Sunday there. Just getting his foot in. Birmingham is still losing, as are Coventry, as we stand at the moment as well.
I was going to say, as things stand,
hang fire,
left side again. That's must have been
out. Absolutely.
Good defending. Midweek fixtures, as it stands, have gone absolutely perfectly for us. Other than Derby winning, but I think Derby will pull away as things look now. Obviously, Piggy's lost. Birmingham are currently losing. Huddersfield lost again. Not perfect, but maybe as good as you could have expected.
Yeah, I mean, QPR have managed to get one back against Brentford, haven't they? So they're currently sitting on a point out of that game. So it'd be nice for Brentford just to get a point out of that.
Good defending from Bournemouth. That.
Yeah, absolutely. But straight away we're forcing them to go long, aren't we? Which is obviously what we're after, what we want to do.
Well, yeah, they've not necessarily got somebody like Crooks or Smith, who's big and strong and physical up top. Their strikers have obviously got different qualities. They're obviously very good players in their own right, but
yeah, I mean, it's a lovely little ball from.
It's Smith and it's deflected, but keep pressing Smith. Mark Smith, we're going to win it back here.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, that's from behind on Crooks. That's a foul.
Yeah, it's a bit too close to the area, to be fair, to give us a foul for that.
I suppose it's come from behind from Crooks. If he's not come from behind, it's come from side and had to reach all the way around Crooks.
Yeah,
right. It was basically an edge at D, weren't it?
Yeah, it was. I don't think he's ever going to give us Woody, what was that?
Callum Gibson. Sorry, I clicked the wrong one. God Sky really do belittle us. Yeah, and this is why we thought we'd do these, because I remember watching the Brentford game, and I know Brentford are a good team and they were a better team comfortably on the night last time on Sky. But it's just the most, Callum put it perfectly, belittling us. It's difficult to take.
Yeah, it is, and this, as in terms of commentary or even anything else, will be unprofessional at best. However, it will be better than listening to Sky patronising the life out of you for 2 hours and telling you how, essentially, another way, essentially telling you how your team doesn't really deserve to be up at this level.
Essentially, yeah.
Is what they're saying. So I'm not happy with this kit, Matt. I'll be honest. I'm not happy. It's a mix and match jobby, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We've got home shorts, somebody else's socks.
What's the
keeper doing there? That's
the referee's
dreadful
not
from
give a foul.
Begovic.
That's interesting. Referees normally give a foul there. It wasn't.
Yeah.
The ball's coming from deep from Johansson, and it's put in a really good area. Begovic has obviously committed himself. I'm not even sure Begovic actually gets a punch on that.
No, but the linesman here has given Icky offside.
He clearly thinks Woody got a touch on it, but he didn't. It was
no,
off.
Absolutely. I mean,
but
that's poor. But anyway,
how is it? It's offside from where he touched his ball. Icky were right in corner when he got anywhere near the ball, and now he's taking it from just inside his 6-yard box. And or have they not panned out?
No, he's outside 18-yard box. I think anyway.
So I start paying attention.
Oops. Yeah, it might be an idea.
It's a lovely ball to Smith with fantastic quality.
Yeah, absolutely.
Robertson again over the top, this time for Wing. Wing's got made a run forward, putting pressure on their number 5. Again, making them go long. Very good stuff, Barley's. Let's see him get on deck a bit there. I know we're trying to rush him a little bit. But it didn't need to have that sort of panic. It looked like a panicky head back in, didn't it?
No, we've opened up this side to him now, haven't we?
It's a foul. Thank you. Yeah.
I
wouldn't be surprised to see some slight changes, not massive ones, but Danjuma's clearly trying to isolate Olasunde. And although Olasunde's doing fine, he has got past him once or twice, so it might be.
But I think that's only because Olasunde's getting his eye in.
Possibly.
I do hope he's not looking to beat him for pace. Well, no, in fact, no, let me rephrase that. I do hope he is looking to beat him for pace, because that ain't going to be happening, is it?
No, I doubt it very, very much. No, he's put a push. No, he's not giving it.
He's not giving it. Wow, I'm amazed.
Smith put his hand on the defender, and the defender went down, as if he'd put 2 hands in. But Bournemouth are coming on it, attacking Sam Sturridge on the right-hand side. He's got the overlap as well. And the cross comes into the edge of the area to Billings, 1-0.
Yeah. Easy.
It's a good break, that.
Too easy.
It's a nice counter-attack, that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. All I can do with
But
it.
there was too much space at edge of box.
Yeah, there was. We're pushing so far forward again there, aren't we? If you look at that, but there's just nowhere. I mean, Wizarding's caught 50 yards away from that left-hand side. Bit of a lucky cross, to be fair. I don't think that's where they were intending to put it, but it's gone right in the right place, hasn't it? It looks to be a bit of a miskick at the cross, but great finish and puts us 1-0 down.
Yes, not good. What 23 minutes it goes in on. That's frustrating. That it's been a pretty level game. If you have to pick somebody, you may well pick them as maybe they're slightly stronger, but there's not much in it at all.
No, they're in. And to be fair, we've not had. We've not really got into our stride at the moment, have we?
No, not at all.
I think that's probably more because of the way that they're playing rather than anything else. So,
look, where's our long throw? So let's make this count. See if they are actually weak. Yeah, very direct, physical.
We're a direct side. We love those set pieces.
Good throw, good length on that one. It's cleared nicely. Icky back in. Good defending this from Bournemouth. A couple of throws that have gone in. They've dealt with pretty well, to be honest.
Yeah, they have. But we're going to throw it in a reasonably attacking position here, so we'll go again, don't we?
That's Start from Sky, if anybody's not watching. Conceding first in the Championship. The last 30 games we've not won. We've only won 9 of those 30 games. That's since November 2018. Yeah, that sounds about right. But
Well,
Crooks
we've broken a few records so far this season.
Crooks has took the ball through that. It's not giving that as a foul. It's unbelievable.
Wowzers. That was nailed on. That was absolutely nailed on. That's poor, but again, I mean, it's nothing more than we expect. But that's two
Love
on the edge of the box.
What a ball from Branson.
Just not quite get it through to Smithy there. We're very, very close, but
we're not getting the bounces. No, against Preston, for example. Other teams less so. Against Preston, we got the bounce. That's a foul. Yeah. We're not getting those bounces this time.
No, we're not. We're not. It's letting quite a lot go. Actually, is Mr. Stroud. Quite surprising. But yeah, it's letting too much go on the edge of the box for me. Certainly for us, there's not been anything for Bournemouth in that sort of position, in a dangerous position particularly. But it's a couple of free kicks for me that we probably should have had.
Yeah, I agree. I know what you said about this kit though. If the white shorts didn't have that big red stripe across them, it might look all right. Has he got a touch on that? No.
No. Looking at the way all the Bournemouth players appealed for it, I would suggest he probably did, but
yeah.
You're not going to give it. You're not going to get that. So
yeah, the Bournemouth are doing that thing which really annoys me. The line up as if they're going to go really, really short, and then basically straight away Begovic goes, "No, you're all right. Off you go." They never had any intention to play it short, did they?
It wastes a few seconds, doesn't it? And that's the 1-0 up. That's what it's all about now, isn't it? You know, I'm sure they'll. I'm not suggesting for a second they're going to sit back on a 1-0 lead, but however many seconds you can waste when you're leading, the better. Obviously,
takes sting away from us a bit, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Ball over the top. Woody's got to deal with that. To your answer, it's a bit short, but he does get there fine, thankfully. What's up now? Offside.
Right. Okay.
They've done it a couple of times. When balls come at top, where their defender is, they've sort of held on to Smith a bit, not enough to foul him, but enough to take Smith out of the game. But then the defender's not defended the ball, and the ball's just moved. In that case, they moved on to Crooks.
Yeah. Crooks' ball, that one.
Let's get fouls within 15 yards at halfway line, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, we don't have to put him in it. We don't have to give him in dangerous positions. No. Particularly bearing in mind his own team's winning now, aren't they? So,
well, yeah, that's true.
You know. I think if we do manage to get a goal today, we will be the first team since Aston Villa to score at Bournemouth under Keith Stroud's stewardship. 2014, I think that was.
Really?
I believe so, yeah.
It's a good ball in. It started off looking good ball. It turns out it was rubbish bowling.
Yeah. Oh.
That was a silly foul from all Sunday to push it back.
Yeah, it was.
They weren't even a push it back, it's more of a shouldering back.
Yeah, I mean, that would daft that. I think it were going out for our throw-in as well, weren't it?
Yeah, I think it were. That's a shame from all Sunday, that really. Goal again. It's just the one with the goal there is that Harding's just lost his feet.
Yeah,
it wasn't bad defending. It wasn't even bad positioning. But then as soon as they get the ball, we're just not set for it, are we?
No, we're not. No. I'm doing that Bournemouth player a disservice. That was a cracking cross. He picked Billy out. I thought it looked like he'd miskicked it from for a second, but not. So so they can Bournemouth again on attack.
Well, it showed somebody at crowd, and it weren't Thierry Henry, or Thierry must not be there, because if he were there, it'd be the first one they showed.
Yeah, it'd have been all over Sky, wouldn't it? It would have been all over Sky.
Touch Wiles. Right, that's an issue. Wiles picks the ball up an edge at box, and I understand his need to get the ball away, but he could have took a touch. There were nobody around him, 3 or 4 yards either side, and then it ended up in a big lump up pitch down the channel, I suppose. If he just takes half a second, he can see what's happening. But
another one from Callum Gibson on the bingo card here that we don't do mid-table. We're a yo-yo club. It's usually a second half bingo called the yo-yo club. I'm quite impressed. Apparently, that was a dramatic dive from Crooksy for that free kick earlier on just then.
Really?
So apparently so.
Interesting.
Yeah, not really. Not really.
If you want to get involved, you can just type in, if you're on Facebook, you just type a comment to the post. I think it has to be the original post. We've shared it a few times, but I think it has to be the original post, although I'm not sure about that. Just somebody let us know. If you're on YouTube, it's easy. You just respond, just comment as you would to a normal YouTube video, and we'll get most of them read out.
Yeah, you might have to help us out because at some stage we are going to run out of things to say. Well, I am anyway.
Yeah, well, the best football moments keeps mentioned. We'll keep putting some of their mention because obviously they're giving us a lot of information about Bournemouth, which we appreciate as it comes down the right hand side. Another long throw.
Oh, what about that shirt pull, Icky there then?
I'm never going to give shirt pulls like that.
Are there no fouls anymore then?
For this referee to give it, he would have to pull the shirt of his back, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If that's in centre circle, that's given 99 times out of 100, isn't it?
The game must be very interesting because they're showing a picture of the corner flag being a bit windy.
Ah, right.
Very interesting, wasn't it?
Well, not really.
Oh, come on, Millers. Good header. I don't know how that works. Wiles or wing?
They look like wing to me. So we get them back in the corner, which is where we want them. Throw-ins in their sort of final third is one of our things. We do like them in there.
Yeah, interesting. If we can get another goal and put a bit of pressure and see how they deal with it, because of the poorish run of form they've been on, we saw it with Derby in particular.
Yeah.
That as soon as that first goal went in, everything changed.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw that Sterling. It's in everybody's raving about Derby County, about Rooney's from his first 8 games in charge. He got 15 points.
Yeah, well done.
Maybe he did double over him in that time.
Could have been 6. It could have been 21, couldn't it? If they'd been any good.
Yeah, another good long throw. It's come across the full player. Would a header? Comes to nothing.
Poor defending that. Poor defending or poor goalkeeping, one of the two, because that was absolutely a dolly for Begovic there. Why the defender headed that, I don't know. Say again?
Woody headed it into no man's land, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, and like I said, it was the easiest. Would have been the easiest catch in the world for Begovic, but he's not put that shout in. So it's a throw into Millers at the moment, but when the ball comes in, it will be a free kick to Bournemouth.
Correct.
I think we can pretty safely say.
Yeah, the referee has a word with Smith. Robertson with a flick on to wing at the edge of the area. Oh,
that's handball!
Oh, that looked like a
fantastic save. What a save that was.
Then Joe on the break again, and fantastic tackle of that. I'm not sure that we'll come back to that one. But yes, we're going to want to see some replays. That looked like a blatant.
That was a hell of a save
by the defender.
Came to wing. Yeah, he did. Yeah, absolutely.
Wing sprays it out to All-Sunday. All-Sunday's a bit isolated though.
He is, yeah. But he's got plenty of space
to run into. Yeah, go on. Takes it to the byline, wins corner. Brilliant. While we're doing that, just on Bournemouth, best football moments. Keep saying comments. So we will put this on. I'm interested in who comes next. They're saying that like Woodgate to stay, but Henry or Vieira are interested. They can't turn them down.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Fair
point.
Yeah, we've not got the corner. By the way, linesman's changed his mind by the looks of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we've had our allocation, I think, for this half.
Apparently so.
Already. Yeah.
Interesting. John Littlewood mentioned that he thinks it was handball. Interesting that we've not seen a replay yet. That's interesting.
Well, in which case it either clearly wasn't a handball,
or clearly
was.
Yeah.
To me, my immediate reaction, looking through my red and white glasses, was that it was a fantastic save. Like I said, as I called it, I don't know. We'll see. Well, or we won't see. Probably.
It turns out we won't see. No.
Yeah. So I've got a bit of a passage of play like we had against Cardiff for a minute. Head tennis in the centre of Park.
Yeah, they want to get back on quickly, don't they? They're not interested in. Well, certainly from the throw-ins, they clearly see it as a way of getting to us is getting the ball back in play quickly.
Yeah.
It was an issue like that corner we conceded against Preston, which was a slight issue. But I don't. Well, they've got to try everything, haven't they, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. We're into that period where we tend to get to this stage of the game and we don't quite push. We're not pressing quite as high.
Yes, but it's still early in game. To be fair, only 36 minutes in. We've got including injury time. We've got over an hour left, haven't we? So.
Oh yeah, I'm not concerned at the moment at all. I don't really have a major issue.
Johansson comes and clears that. Would have liked to see him come with his hands there, to be honest, but I think
the issue with this is with that one. I don't think it was a deliberate bad pass, back pass, should I say? But I know I keep mentioning it. He's not been so bad as yet, but you can't trust this referee not to give it.
Yeah, I agree.
So,
definitely not. Definitely not. He's done well, Johansson, to be fair.
Yes.
As then Zuma on the edge of the box, and that's a very, very easy one for Johansson to pick up after the shot. Early kick away to Crooks, and it's pretty well defended by their defenders.
Yeah, very well dealt with that. Very well dealt with by Bournemouth. That. Yeah, absolutely.
Pass out hard, it's just behind him. If you can play it out wide to be Tola Sunday, quicker though. It's got to go quicker, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
And it's got to go up, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'll settle for slow as long as it goes to player. A bit poor from Barley's that. A bit poor. Those are the positions where we need to be keeping possession, and we're not. The number of times that we get into that sort of position where we're in midfield, they're settled defensively and everything, and then we just give them.
No, I think we're losing
ball away unnecessarily.
He's back.
You lost me.
We're back. Even though you're fan, you went for a second, but we've got you. That's good news. Thanks. I didn't want you leaving me on my own. I'm gonna have to get my wife involved.
Sorry.
How's it going? How do you think it's going? Yeah. She is real. I weren't just talking to nothing. Then there is somebody actually there.
Yeah, believe it or not, he is actually married.
Yeah.
That is a cracking ball from wing.
Smith on the right side. Crooks scored from the other week when Smith ball it. He has got into box. Crooks now on the edge of the 6-yard box at the angle of the box. Snapshot.
Wrong way.
There.
Wrong way there. I think he needs to come back rather than. We're never going to beat Begovic at his near post. I don't think anyway. But yeah.
No, I think he maybe lost his bearings a little bit.
Yeah. Has he given corner? No,
I would have thought so. But great news is now that Wing's down, the physios are talking to him. He doesn't look in extreme discomfort, but he doesn't look very happy, does he?
No, it's ankle, isn't it? By the looks of it, left ankle that he seems to be having an issue with.
Well, if you look at physio are ragging it about there, so I think
Does this hurt? Does it hurt if I poke it here? Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
So he's still down. I hope he's not going to come off injured, because he has been one of the he's been one of the better players today. Finding those gaps and them spaces in between. It's a bit of a bright spark.
Yeah, he looks a class player, doesn't he? Obviously, he's only made 2 or 3 starts for us since he came on loan from Middlesbrough. So we've seen the Bournemouth goal again, as opposed to the potential on ball that we are claiming on this podcast. It looks like he's back up on his feet, and looks like he's joining. Looks okay, win. That's good news.
That's fantastic news.
So obviously didn't give the corner, which is fair, really,
no.
I suppose.
Yeah, probably fair. Elsewhere in the Championship, Birmingham have lost 2-0. Coventry have lost 2-0. QPR have beaten Brentford.
Really? Brentford are having a bit of a
slip. Yeah, Ivan Toney put them ahead. 2 latish goals from QPR. They were 22 games unbeaten, Brentford, before Barnsley did them at weekend.
Yeah.
Which happens, doesn't it? We've been there a few times when we go on quite a long unbeaten run. The run ends, and then you lose a couple. But I'm sure Bournemouth are good enough to keep up. I know we joke about Sky having a bit of a loving, but they are clearly one of the best teams in the division. So,
without a doubt, yeah, without a doubt. Into a decent position there. We've had to come back out. Let's see if we can rebuild.
We're being a bit more patient, aren't we?
Yeah, we did. We seem to be. Yeah. It's a poor ball from Quick, so it's not, though, is it?
It was, but it was.
Yeah.
It was another rubbish ball.
Yeah. We kind of rescued it, didn't we? Just not quite there still.
Get a goal now. I tell you now, that'll seriously test their mettle.
It will, yeah. I mean, that were promising little move, but it was very simple. A basic mistake, really, to give the ball away in that position. It wasn't as though we were under masses of pressure and it was a difficult ball. That's the difference. Those things are the difference between teams like Rotherham and then the teams at the top end of the division.
Yeah, and that were teams like Rotherham clearance that way. Let's come down with snow on it, as the saying goes. And that one has all. Jeez.
Yeah, it's us that's direct though. Don't forget.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Come on, Matt. Let's.
Oh, hello. Yeah, we just could. It's not been a bad performance. It's just been lacking a little bit of something on it.
Lewis Wing is an absolute. Absolutely. Matt Sunday on a good run now. Then
foul. It's going to be a foul. It's going to be a foul. Thank you. Finally,
a cracking little run from Matt Sunday. That there.
It's Wingwit passing it, and then Wingwit passing again. Yeah.
The problem was, Matt Sunday there. I can't ever see him cocking his leg back there and having a pop. But we're never going to give him that chance, was he? We're never going to get that opportunity. So we got Barlaser, Wing.
Barlaser over it. I don't think it's quite close enough for a shot.
I don't know. I think it is. Matthew.
Ooh. It's on the edge of being perfect to not. The way it's lined up, I don't think it's
not. No.
That's a lovely ball into there. Somebody get in! No, Woody!
Oh, Woody!
They were under bar.
How on earth has he missed that?
Oh,
man, it's behind him, isn't it? It's behind him. It should come off the top of his thigh. Oh,
that's a superb set piece. The ball in from Barlaser and the knockback across Mickey, superb.
Yeah, absolutely.
Woody's just half a step in the wrong direction, isn't he? But
yeah, he is. Yeah. You want a striker on the end of that, don't you? But Woody's runs a little bit too early into it. He's got ball behind him and not being able to make any reasonable contact on it.
Yeah.
So, but we're starting to put them under pressure. Starting to put them under a little bit of pressure, and that must be now the 6th or 7th ball that's gone high into the night sky from Bournemouth.
Long direct ball. Direct ball by Bournemouth, just so everybody knows. So, well, we're about to get injury time, aren't we? Injury time's coming up now. Oh, a lovely ball knock on by Smith. Crooks at the edge of the box. He's pulled it back to the edge of the area. Good clearance.
Yeah, Wilesy were never going to quite make it in there, was he? 2 minutes injury time. But they're starting to look a little bit shaky at the back now. And at half time, he's probably going to come for us at the wrong time, unless we can sneak one in this last minute.
I was just about to say, you're 30 seconds into 2 minutes injury time, and we've got a throw in a dangerous area.
Yeah,
we've got to be ringing Harden across to take it, and thankfully they have.
Yeah, absolutely. Woody's wanted to make amends for his howler.
Yeah, it will be. Long throw again. Good flick on again. We're starting to win those headers, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
That's what's changed.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been very, very impressed with Wing. Very impressed. Just the basics really well. And he picks out a lovely pass as well. That's a good. No, it's not a good ball at all. It's a shocker from Viking. That's gone out for a goal kick, and I would suggest that's probably going to be the last action of the half. I can't see Begovic getting this ball back in play until.
Sky keeps showing a picture of this corner flag. They're clearly trying to imply that it's very windy.
Maybe that's what's causing the ball to go so high.
Well, whenever they pan to the corner flag to show us a really windy corner flag, it's not moving.
No. I think, like I say, I think what they're implying here is that these clearances from Bournemouth are actually fantastic forward balls, but the wind's taking it and 300 feet into air.
Into air, yeah. All of a sudden, the right hand side, can he get a run? It's a tackle by Thingamabob, and it's half time. Just one mention: the best fault at the moment. Keep talking to us, and we really appreciate. They were expecting him to put the bed after they're going 1-0 up at half time, but fair play. Yeah, this Rotherham team, they don't know how to give up, and it's not been the best performance so far, mate. But it's been
all right. It's been all right. It's been all right. I think we're struggling to find that form that that we had at the turn of the year. But having said that, we're way above where we've been for the season on the run up to Christmas. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's probably just about a fair half time score, just about. But we're definitely in this game. Definitely in this game. Listen, I'll be happy with a 93rd minute equaliser. That'll do me fine. Thanks very much.
Not sure neighbours are happy about it, but I'll be happy with it. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah.
Cool. So we're gonna nip off for half time, so we can get a snack and drink and that and whatnot. We'll be back just before the half kicks off, so 10 to 15 minutes or something like that, and then we'll come back. We're already getting some half time comments, so we'll go through those before we get back. Happy with that, Mick?
Yeah, happy. See you shortly.
Right. See you shortly. Bye. Hello, welcome back to our stream. Watch along. Did you watch the halftime chat, Mick?
It's embarrassing, isn't it? It is genuinely embarrassing. Who is that guy? The Irish guy? I don't know. I don't know who he is.
Go on. Keith Andrews. Keith Andrews? I think it's Keith Andrews.
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? That's what Bournemouth have to deal with, the physical nature of their play. He's talking about a free kick. He's talking about
it wasn't even a free kick. It was a free kick where we weren't actually anywhere near the Bournemouth players.
Well, that's going to be my next point. It was a free kick during which the whole of which, from being kicked to it going over the top of the bar, never went near a single Bournemouth player, and neither did any of the Rotherham players. There were no challenges made whatsoever. What is he talking about? Honestly, I genuinely, how these people get jobs is utterly beyond me, because this bloke's being paid.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a chance for you here, Matt. You're a young lad. You know what I mean? You could get on Sky and, you just need a script. All you need is a script. What you need to do is just read paper about whatever team you're going to be commentating on. See what they say about them. You know, they're aggressive. Them. Long ball specialist. Oh, they do not like to get ball down and play. You just spout the same thing all game and sound like you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, apparently we missed this because we're not watching the commentary, but apparently, based on what I can see on Twitter, apparently we stopped in a hotel, and apparently that was a bit. I haven't got the exact quote. Something like it was worded by the commentators as basically a rare privilege. Do we not have hotels up north?
Oh, we don't, do we?
No, sorry. Anyway, bizarre, absolutely bizarre. So a couple of comments. Ethan is Polish. Woody scores and it's 1-1. That could have been absolutely huge for us. Yes, but watching the replay, you could argue that Smith should have got something on it as well. Smith sort of wrong foots himself.
Yeah.
On another day, the ball doesn't get to Woody.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. John Littlewood backs up Sky Sports. Rotherham's physical nature needs to be dealt with. Absolutely, John. It's just not fair. What we need to start doing is just giving teams a chance.
Yeah.
He also said, Keith Andrews, that the first 10-15 minutes were very scrappy and Rotherham were very good at what they were doing.
Oh, that's damned with praise is what that's called, isn't it?
We didn't do anything. The first 10 minutes, nothing happened.
If for anybody who has not got it on their bingo card already, you can have that one as a breaking the play up.
Yes.
You can have that one. Whilst you didn't use the same words, it meant exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
Rotherham are very good at breaking up the play. Listen, there's not a lot to choose between the two sides at the moment. There's just that little bit of quality from Bournemouth that we haven't got.
And it was only a moment of it, wasn't it? It's not been sustained pressure.
No, it hasn't. I'd be very disappointed with them if I'm honest. When you look back at the way that they played at our place, they were a much better, more composed side at New York Stadium than they've been tonight. But that's why we've only played one half, haven't we? You know, they may well come out and bang 2 goals in it first 10 minutes and put the game to bed. Who knows? They are capable of doing that. But what I would say. And to the Bournemouth fans that are watching as well, and I know we've got a few of you with us, and thank you. We are more than capable of doing that as well. So it's going to be interesting. Certainly, these first 10-15 minutes of the second half. If we can keep that pressure on that we've got in the first half, then we may well get ourselves back into this game. We'll have to wait and see, won't we?
Yeah, absolutely. The best football show. Yeah, he waffles. Yeah, Keith Andrews.
It does, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it, a bit? Is the EFL go-to guy for some? Well, I've generally no idea why, but anyway. And Ted and Chaz Johnson. Hello, guys. Hi, guys. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for being with us and joining us. Don't be afraid to put a comment or two on, and we'll get through them as and when there's breaks in play and everything else like that. So. The Sky has come back on now. It doesn't show any changes. Would you be expecting any changes, Mick?
I wouldn't have thought so. No. Obviously, Sky cameras are been focusing on Freddie there in the half-time break or back end half-time break there. Obviously, because they were able to read paper and realise they scored a couple against these last time. They must be our star striker.
Obviously.
Yeah, we'll see. I think we probably will end up seeing Freddie at some stage, particularly if it remains at 1-0, because he can pop up with a goal. But if he does come on, obviously we'll lose that work rate up front, which is key to the way we're playing at the moment. So we'll see. I think there will be changes.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah, Giles will come on, won't he? So at least. Caesar Moods, Bournemouth fan. How's it going? What do you think the final score will be? He's obviously hoping that Bournemouth have a win. I think it's going to be difficult for us to come back to win the game. It could happen. Based on the stats that Sky showed in the first half, it would be a rare occasion for us to come back and win the game at this level. But back in League One, this is what we did for fun. So do not write us off. Is all I say.
No, absolutely. We can certainly do it, but it's a big ask, isn't it? It's a big ask against the quality side. There's no doubt about it. We're not talking about Derby here. We're not talking about teams like that we've played recently and gaffed. So we're talking. This is a team with a lot more about them. So
yeah. Definitely. Another longish ball from Bournemouth. They're not afraid to mix it up, which I don't mind, to be honest. That's not me saying, they're a long ball team. It's about having 2 or 3 different ways to win a game, and Bournemouth aren't afraid to take it long.
No, absolutely.
I won't say it's caused us problems, but
there's no need for that, Woody. That's poor from Woody there, just a hack out of play. Got bags of time. Nobody's talking to him, I assume, around there.
On the inside throws. Is it 19 Stanislas? I will get some of their names right at some point, probably. They switch play as well, quite nicely, which again is what you need to do against teams who defend well, which we, in terms of defensive shape, which we have quite a good defensive shape. The quicker across this, this is very obvious for anybody that watches football. The quicker you move it across the pitch, the more that moves people across, and the more likely to get out of position.
One of the things that we do, particularly with this press, is we will try and press a team. That looked a bit offside to me. A little bit, a hint of offside. Okay. I got away with that. That press, we try and press them and take one side of the pitch out the equation. And that's what we've been very effective at. And obviously, teams that can switch the ball like Bournemouth can, that don't help us at all. So
yeah, I agree. It's been 2 minutes in the second half. Notes really, it's been a bit bitty, hasn't it? Hardin's misjudged one there. Oh, he's got away with that, Hardin. I tell you now, he got himself in the right little corner, but he's got himself out fantastically well. Wiles is on the left-hand side.
Wiles is having a bit of a mare tonight. His first touch is letting him down virtually every time.
He was really quiet at first half, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Don't let him get out of
Wes Hardin is way up there.
Caesar Mods again. Honest opinion on Henry coming in potentially for them. From a neutral's point of view, it's going to be fascinating, won't it? Mick Henry's obviously an English footballing legend, obviously French, obviously. Yeah. But to see something like that come to the Championship, you got Wayne Rooney here, Henry potentially as well. It's a great league.
It is. I mean, the jury's always going to be out on top players becoming managers, isn't it? It's very, very rare that a player of Henry's class. I can't think of anybody else of that sort of ilk, if you like. Yeah,
Pep weren't satisfied by player, were he?
It was all right, but it weren't on Henry's level, There are very few that are able to take that mantle on into management. I mean, it's great to have him back, but I don't know. Do you really need a name? Eddie Howe wasn't a big name, were he? Eddie Howe was a cracking manager. So you often find that it's the bang average players that make the better managers. But yeah, I mean, it'd be good to have him back at game, and it's a big name, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know whether I've got an opinion on it, to be honest. What on earth was Johansson there?
They were offside. That guy must have been offside.
So, I mean,
but I want to see a replay of that. But it looked. How far offside did he look?
It did. But Johansson didn't do himself any favours with that punch. I mean, he's come to the edge of his box and punched it, and only just sort of got away with that punch as well. But we're still under pressure.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't mind the punch if we get shot out of danger. That didn't get us out anywhere near danger. It just kept us in danger, if anything. Wing again, a little bit of space. If he gets the ball across early, unlucky. Tried the ball down the line, down the right-hand line to Smith. Didn't quite make it. We're struggling to keep hold of the ball a little bit in his first 5 minutes of this half.
Yeah, it's a fairly typical start to second half for us, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But good pressing. We've got left back up playing left centre forward at the moment, or left forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you said, we are struggling at the moment to keep the ball. But then I guess that if you'd have said to us at the beginning of the game, you might struggle to keep the ball against Bournemouth. Well, that would hardly have been a surprise, would it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the issue for me is that one of the reasons we are giving it away very cheaply, and that's an issue.
Yeah, we've looked after it in past few games quite well. While Laser and Wing are you two who look after it quite well. And to be fair to them two, they haven't been particularly wasteful.
No.
It's just the passes that were the ball Laser were a couple in the first half, didn't he, actually? Now that I said that.
Yeah, you've talked yourself into that one, Matt.
Yeah, I do that. What's he getting there?
He's giving it to us, I don't know. I think he's probably giving obstruction on goalkeeper.
Right. That's a booking then.
Yeah, I don't know.
Obstruction's a booking, isn't it?
I don't know on goalkeeper. They've been doing it all game. For me, I don't know. He's obviously got in the way of the ball this time and made contact with it as Johansson's kicked it. But yeah.
Over there.
We've got
to throw it out. Just everybody seemed to be claiming for everything at once.
I think fourth official was sticking his hand up and claiming for something there as well.
Yeah, we could do a 5-minute spell of just keeping older for a bit.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see what benches we use. Sadly, is on the bench. Is he ready for a 20-minute cameo, for example? That's a really good ball from winger, but top to Crooks. And Crooks get there. Good defending that. That's really good defending.
Very good defending. Very strong.
Well, in the end, it was good defending. To not defend that from wing, that's just an aimless. It generally, looking at a replay, it's an aimless ball over top.
Yeah, it is.
And whoever that defender is, number 5, did not deal with that at all, did he?
No.
Hopefully, if they've mentioned about the wind in the first half, hopefully we get the benefit of that. We didn't seem to have any benefit of winning the first half.
Maybe that's what it were all about. Nice 1-2 there for Clark Robertson.
True.
And then puts it out of play.
Yeah, it was right foot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
How long are we waiting for subs then? To hour mark, or what do you think?
I'd have thought so. Possibly a little bit longer. It depends. It depends how if this continues where we're not able to keep hold of the ball, then he might look to change it. I think Wiles has been not even in game at all tonight, which is unusual for him. So we're sort of like a man down in midfield almost. I don't know what he's given there.
I'm more interested in Woody coming out from the centre of the 3 to defending right on the left wing.
Yeah, but I thought he'd given a throw in. He's not. He's given. I don't know what he's given there. I
can only assume it's handball.
Yeah. I try to work out why Vikings taking it from edge at box as opposed to on touchline halfway up. 2 yards from halfway line, which is where it were. But there you go.
Oh, Jack Wilshere. Jack Wilshere's in. Well, he's not on the pitch yet. He's sitting in the stand at the minute. A long clearance. Oh no, a free kick was knocked in. We didn't see the free kick because we were too busy watching Jack Wilshere in his mask. But it wasn't dealt with particularly by Bournemouth to start with. But then the second phase of it was quite comfortable, wasn't it?
Yeah, poor ball back in by Sunday. That. He's having a mare. It's in Matthew tonight, isn't he? Ball just bounces off him and goes out of play. But he's got all the time in the world to control that and some space to run into as well. Bear in mind, we've got Giles on bench as well. I just say we've got Giles on the bench as well. And, you know, Wes Harding's making plenty of progress up this left-hand side. And they don't, I mean, whilst I accept that the goal came from that side of the pitch, they don't seem to be massively keen on trying to exploit that. If that's the case, we'll have Giles on, please.
Yeah, definitely.
Because the last thing you want to be doing is giving him space to run in. An update from Jenny Marie, update from Sky. Apparently, it's always a risk with a side like Rotherham. I'm not sure what the risk is, but
just everything.
It's always teams like Rotherham.
It's a good ball. That's a good ball over the top of Crooks.
Crooks don't foul.
Very good, that Crooksy.
Yeah,
ball
really
at
good.
Top, I'm not sure who played the ball then, but that's really good, that. So we've got a throw in on here. Harding is coming across us again, which I don't mind because they haven't looked fragile, but they haven't looked overly confident from these throw-ins in particular. So hopefully, and the pitch doesn't look too big, does it?
No, I don't.
So I wonder if that's helping the long throw.
Yeah, possibly. Woody's got that look on his face as well. He's just come up now for this throw-in with that look on his face. He's not happy that he missed that easy chance. Now we've got to make sure that we can keep possession.
All of a sudden, a great ball to Woody. Woody across the back to Crooks. No!
He's done it again.
Offside.
Oh, that Begovic bloke. I'm sick of him. Every time we play him, I mean, I accept you were offside, but what a save that is. What a save that is.
Woody's offside.
Yeah.
But he's not put flag up. He's not put flag up.
That's ridiculous. Why?
So he didn't put Woody was offside by maybe a yard or so.
Yeah.
And then he didn't put the flag up. Crooks was nowhere near offside.
Yeah.
And he's put the flag up for Crooks.
This is the point as well, and this is exactly my point, right? Let's say that header across or that ball across from Woody goes to a Bournemouth player, who then clears it, kicks it to a Rotherham player. Bournemouth are then under pressure, and there's been an offside. And they shouldn't be. They should have a free kick. This happens far too often in this division. If it's offside, it's offside when the ball's played. It's not offside 20 minutes later. When somebody might get an advantage from it.
It clearly didn't give it to Woody though, because Woody took 2 or 3 touches, and then he didn't. He didn't put the flag up. He could see him on that replay. He were never going to put flag up. I don't. Bizarre.
To be fair, at that first point there were a couple of other players offside. I don't know whether Crooks might have been one of them, perhaps. Either way.
But it's causing them problems again. They're there to be got out. They're a typical championship. They're a typical top 6 championship team where they've got some quality going forward. They've got some good players, but like everybody else in this division, they've got vulnerabilities at back.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got Begovic. That's the problem here, isn't it? They don't seem to be able to get ball past him.
Well, he helped out Wednesday the other week, didn't he?
Well, yeah, I suppose, yeah. It's good work from Crooks with that, chasing that down.
We have, just in the comments, John Mawson, good day from Sunshine Coast, up the Millers. I think it's put into about 5:30 in the morning in Australia, so fair play to you for getting up, although depending on what time zone you're in, I suppose, but yeah. Thank you for joining us, and I hope there's some goals to come for the Millers shortly.
It would be nice now you've made that effort to get out of bed this time in the morning, John.
Yes. So Wiles again on the right hand side. Windsor throwing. Wes Harding's going to come across again. The last throw in a minute ago wasn't. He played it short. It didn't quite work out.
No.
You would expect this one to come in there. Now bringing on their Premier League players. David Brooks is about to come on, who is a very, very good player. I can't remember if he started in New York, but I remember him playing and causing the odd moment of worry.
Yeah.
But again, they've not had anything in the danger area in the second half yet, have they?
No, not yet. But there's only a matter of time. You would think.
Here we go, though. They're breaking with some pace. Olosundi gets across, and it's a really, really good clearance from Olosundi. That they looked in a really, really good position there, Bournemouth, breaking away really, really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's one of the reasons you leave Olosundi back, because he's got that pace just to mop up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Throwing. Oh, is he going to foul? Is he throwing a foul?
No, he's not going to foul. No.
Fair enough.
Clark Robertson were appealing for something there. I'm not. I'm not sure what.
Brooks is not on yet. They keep zooming on Danjuma, so I assume he'll come off for him, which I'm surprised because he causes a lot of problems in the first half.
Yeah, I did, didn't he?
But it's not a bad replacement to bring Brooks on, to be fair. So
no, absolutely, it's not.
Olosundi's stayed on the line, moving across now. But Olosundi's stayed on the left-hand side. I wonder if that was a semi-permanent thing for the game, but it's clearly not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Danjuma coming off. Caused the problems early on, but I suppose he's not been on in the second half, has he?
Not really. No, he's been pretty poor, to be fair. I said poor. He's been anonymous.
Quiet, yeah.
So it's not bad when you can bring a substitute like this on, is it? Really?
No, I agree. If only to be fair, we've been talking about the past few weeks that we've got the strongest bench we've had all season.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's not complain too much.
Listen, mate, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. I'm comfortable with what we are and who we are. So
terrible in the back, but he got away with it.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, Millers. 20. What we got? Half an hour left plus injury time, so probably 35-ish minutes to go. Again, middle at box. We're not keeping the ball.
No,
just sort of just a bit aimlessly.
I think that was a foul, to be honest with you. I think that was a foul on Barlaser, and I think the referee's just decided he's not going to give it.
Yeah, he played advantage for them for a second. It felt like he played advantage for about an hour.
Wiles is having an absolute mare. I don't know. It just, he didn't know what he was going to do with that.
Was booking him at all.
What for?
He played advantage, didn't he?
For what?
This. A little bit late on Jefferson Lerma.
What you mean? Absolutely no contact whatsoever. You mean that one?
He got him with follow through, didn't he?
No, he didn't. Wiles were caught with follow through.
Oh, what about that one then? Okay.
He's got
foul.
He's got booked there. That's just cheating from Bournemouth player. I'm telling you now, there is no contact. There is no contact. The only contact is with Ben Wiles' leg afterwards.
And then Andrew Smith's gone down very, very, very easy from Crooks. And this is where it starts to get interesting because in the first half, the referee wasn't giving those fouls.
No, he wasn't. No,
he now is.
And now we're moaning it. We're going to start with mouthing off at referee, are we?
Well, apparently so.
We're a nasty side, mate. We're just nasty. We're just horrid and aggressive and bullies, and I don't like it.
Chris Nichols has joined us. Thank you very much. I think we joined us at 5:35 in Perth. Again, I love the commitment for getting up and watching us. How we played? Well, we played all right. 1-0 to Bournemouth is probably a fair result at the minute. If it went to 2 or 3, that would be extremely harsh on us. we've got another gear to step up to yet. I feel like we've not. I said that we had the bounce either, have we? We've been a little bit unlucky with a few bounces.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll see the replays, Chris, but Wishart Wood missed from about a yard out.
Yeah.
But Billings now with the edge of the box. Got it! But it's clear by Woody. The brick wall stops the ball. As Harding tries to come clear. 1-2 with their defender for Harding. He's lost the ball.
We're giving it away too cheaply, as we keep saying. Just a quickie for you, Chris. There, you did say that you were getting up at 4:15 this morning. If it's 5:35, a bit of a lightweight, to be honest with you, mate.
Crooksy on the right side. Can he get it across to Smithy? It's a fantastic ball for Smithy. That hold it up, Smithy. And Crooksy will come for you. He tries to cross it in. It's good defending from Kelly, and we'll take the throw in right there.
Absolutely,
100%. In the middle of the 18-yard box for Harding to come across. Going to show us a replay of the Billings shot. It was Wood that cleared it. Was it his hand? Would have been harsh. It's from his stomach to his hand. I will say, this is interesting that they showed that replay, but they didn't show that one in the first half that we thought was a handball to us.
No, a cracking save that. Really, really good save.
It might not have been handball, but it looked it and we didn't see any replays. So.
Yeah, we seem to be we're utilising these long throws tonight, aren't we? This is we hardly.
It's gone all the way through this one. Who's it going to? It's to Smith on the edge.
Not dropping, is it? It's not dropping.
No, not at all.
That is the difference between tonight and the last few games. What's he playing advantage for?
Not sure. But that's why we utilise them long throws, mate, because that went all the way across.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's going to put that doubt in their mind.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You're right. I mean, it's poor. It's poor not to be able to defend that sort of thing.
Yeah, interesting. I would expect to see us start making some changes now. I assume, bearing in mind, obviously, got 3 intervals, it'll be a couple of substitutes at a time for us. You've got to bear in mind also, there were Wiles with a shot on the edge. Oh! Has that gone in? Has that gone in?
No.
I don't know.
No, it's not.
It's not.
That is a hell of a save.
What?
I've said all this about Wiles, and then he pulls out something like that. That is a hell of a save.
Oh, what a save.
Oh, that is absolutely fantastic from Begovic and fantastic from Ben Wiles as well. That is so unlucky. Yeah. He's just picked that right out top corner, hasn't he? Absolutely. Oh. That's going right top bin.
Yeah, that's the bit of quality we needed, but obviously Begovic has matched it. And Begovic, corner come in. He was on his line, so I think he'd play safe, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, really.
Not a brilliant corner, though.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Come on, Millers. 23 minutes in. Is this about the time we scored against Cardiff, roughly?
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And Cardiff were in a fine bit of form, as they've shown since then. What's showing now? Referee's give a foul. The linesman's giving a foul.
What?
I think for a foul on Begovic.
Right,
looking at Begovic holding his back.
Is it a shirt pull, perhaps? Sure. Have a look at that shot again. That is absolutely going in top bin, and it is a good save.
Wiles has absolutely nailed that.
Yeah.
There we go. Substitution. Was that Joseph Soon?
Joseph Soon.
For Barley, is it? So Crooks. I would assume from that, Crooks will drop in as one of your normal 3. And then Joseph Soon will play as the 10 behind Smith. That would tell me, I don't know, that would tell me that Sadler is still not ready.
Yeah, it would, yeah. That's what it would say to me.
But it gives you a pace, though. It gives extra little bit of pace.
Yeah, it's got a whole lot of pace, without a doubt. Without a doubt. We've let him take a short goal kick.
Sort of short. I wonder if... Well, it looked for a second there that there were 3 up top, or three centrally.
Right. Interesting.
Interesting. Chris Nichols, like linesmen, don't normally give the fouls or give anything. Yeah, interesting. Sometimes the liner will give everything. Sometimes they'll not give anything. He couldn't wait to just flag a little wave, then, could he?
No, it is obviously a bit bored, a bit cold, perhaps. It's a howling wind, according to Sky. So he's obviously wanted to warm his hand up or something. I don't know. Yeah, it's unusual. It is unusual for linesmen to give fouls in that area. But hey, whatever. If they're going to continue to clear the ball like that, then they can do that all game for me. So they've just put it straight out of play, Bournemouth there.
Yeah. Barnsley winning 2-0. Carlton Morris has scored again.
Carlton Morris, who couldn't hit a banjo.
He scored a couple of goals for us, didn't he? But yeah, they didn't. It wasn't amazing for us. Let me just check their scores. 2. He's got just the first one tonight, Carlton Morris. So fair play to him. He always worked hard, didn't he? So I don't have any issues with some players on loanees. You come and you worry about them, but
that's a foul on Smith. That is an absolute.
He's going to get a foul against Smith. He's going to get a foul against him. That second one, it's just okay. Disappointed.
Yeah,
it's starting to get that time. This is becoming a bit. Referee. This happens in games, doesn't it? Towards the end of the game, when it starts becoming a bit more tetchy and a bit more thing like this, they seem to try and take control of the game, don't they? By giving lots of niggly little fouls.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, they do.
So clearly, I might make a change to showing Barker and Warney talking about some stuff. So that tells us there's going to be some more changes. We've got to bear in mind, I don't know if I said it earlier, mate, we're playing on Saturday.
Yeah.
Literally a couple of days away. And this last time we did this, we played Wednesday in the Saturday game. Warney made 5 or 6 changes, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. I can't see him resting players against Norwich, though. Can you?
Well,
I mean, they're obviously up towards top end, if not at the top. I can't remember. And it's his hometown club as well.
With Brentford not winning, Norwich are now 4 points clear at the top of second place and 5 points clear of third.
Yeah,
which is good and bad for us. They have sometimes can see some complacency when you got teams at top. You're not really seeing Bournemouth having any complacency. To be fair, they're still trying to go for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've not had the same intensity though, because they did in the first half. What is what I will say.
No, they haven't. But they're sitting on a 1-0 lead, aren't they? So realistically. Oh, my life.
What happened then?
I've absolutely no idea.
Well, he's not complaining, is he?
No, he's not. The Bournemouth player's gone down clutching his leg. I think he's broken it, probably, by the looks of his reaction. Referee's going to book Harding.
Yeah, it is tough.
He's clipped his ankle and he's took his ankle, but so I guess it is a booking. It is a booking. It's a deliberate foul, but
that second replay looked like he touched him.
What on earth that Bournemouth player's doing is absolutely beyond me. I mean,
he's trying to win a foul, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean afterwards.
Well,
screaming and shouting like a.
Shows his son's not gone and played as a 10, has he?
No.
Because Crooks is still there. Where is he?
That's good from Matt Sunday again. Getting in front of his man. Wing's not been in the game this second half, has he? Crooks is there.
Down this side, hard in here. Oh, that's a fantastic ball to Smith on the right hand side. Back again.
Need to keep possession now. This is the thing.
Crooks about 35
yards. We have to build again.
Yeah, that's fine. Because they like the pressing in the right areas quite well here, Bournemouth.
Yeah, they are. Yeah,
as soon as we get into the danger zone, they're coming at us.
Pull from Crooks.
It's pull from Harding. Harding's not gone anywhere. Harding's played in the ball out, and then just stayed there. If Harding would have made that run at the left hand side, then he could have just tried to play a one-touch pass up that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Message there for Chris IUFC. He's had enough of the garbage Sky commentary. So I'll be honest with you, Chris. I'm not convinced that you're going to get a lot more, a lot less garbage here.
Side now. Got overlap on all of Sunday. And
well defended that. Well defended.
Very well defended.
Yeah.
Got isolated, didn't he, then?
Yeah, he did a little bit. He did. And that's what they've done. They've done that quite well this game, haven't they? They switched play across and opened us up down that other side on a number of occasions. So it's a corner now to Bournemouth.
Yeah, I like it. Corner stats. Feels like there's been a lot of corners today, but we've dealt with them okay so far.
Wrong time to say that.
Yeah, I know. Johansson's done well again. Punched. I think he punched it away.
He did punch it away.
See, whoever it is, 15's backing into him.
Yeah.
We didn't see the replay what they gave foul against Begovic, a foul on Begovic for other end, but I'd be interested to see the difference.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. He's done well there, Johansson. Really well. Because he's under pressure from both sides there, isn't he? Offside.
Fantastic. Rob Stewart is waiting for Rotherham to score for a bet. Does it look like scoring? Well, we're bringing on 2 strikers, if that helps you. Hurst and Ladepo are coming on. If there was ever a time for George Hurst to get his first goal for the club live on telly, sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. It's going to give a foul there. It's going to give a foul. It's going to give a foul. If we win this ball back, he's giving a foul, which we haven't done. So
go on, Flo Joe.
Smithy went in. Yeah, Smithy went in there from side, didn't he? I don't think he got the player, but it was a bit of a lunge, to be fair. From Chris IUFC was saying that Sky was saying that Woody handball in inverted commas could have easily been a penalty. It could have been if it handballed it. If it had not come off his leg first, then.
We also have one replay. It looked like it were right on the edge of the box and all, so I'm not even convinced it were in an area, but irrelevant, isn't it?
I think
it must have been offside. Thank you very much.
Oh, he's giving it. Another one from Rob Stewart saying he'll score 2.
It's booking. Was he booking here? What are we booking now?
It's Smithy. I assume it'll be Smithy for that challenge in inverted commas.
All right.
Yeah. I don't think you can complain about that, really, to be honest with you.
Well, I said so. No.
I think Smithy's only lucky, really, that he didn't actually get any at player. He's coming off
triple substitution. Triple sub. We've got Smith coming off for Hurst. You would assume Crooks was coming off, but he's not come towards the side. Olasunde's come off for Giles.
Wing is off as well.
Okay. But Freddie's come on as well.
Yeah.
So we're playing
with 12 men.
Yeah.
I think Wings were a bit disappointing in the second half. It'd be nice now to see Wes Harding come over back onto the right-hand side and see young Gilesy on that left. Give him a little bit of space, please, Bournemouth, because if you do, get ready, boys.
Is it 4-4-2 now?
I don't know, to be honest. Possibly.
It's looking that way. Probably not. I'm thinking, which midfielders got left on pitch? Crooks, Wiles, maybe Flojo.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, there must be stuff after, and then you put Giles as your left wing back, and yeah, fair enough. I just for a second I didn't think we had any more. I don't think a Flojo is a central midfielder.
No, not at all.
Wiles still. So we've gone back to Johansson again. Miller's starting to threaten. We have gone a bit more direct, just to play into Sky Sports' hands.
Yeah. Well, we need to. We've got to give him something to talk about, haven't
we? Yeah. Fantastic by Crooks to Wiles. Is that Woody? To Freddie.
Freddie! Wow.
got to do better there, Freddie. He got himself in a fantastic bit of football, to be fair, that.
Yeah, it is, but he's got to hit the target there.
Crooks and Wiles nicely. And that is Richard Wood playing a through ball.
Wood, yeah.
He's just got to lift it. Freddie's just got to lift it. And he just tries to put too much on it.
Yeah.
Freddie.
Yeah, you've got to score there, Freddie. But, we've got 10, 11, 12 minutes, with maybe 13 or 14 with injury time. There's time yet. They are vulnerable at back. There's no doubt about it. They are vulnerable at back, but
they're also strong here coming forward.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a late challenge on Icky, that.
That is very late. That is very late.
If Card's not coming out here after all, Cards are just gills. There's something wrong.
Yeah.
Anything? I'm all just interested on... Has he booked him?
No, has he? Well, it don't look like he has. Nothing's coming up on the Sky commentary there.
Right, okay. Anyway. Yeah, one shot on target's the difference for us. Only one there, which is obviously an obvious stat. Chris RUFC, Ben will be livid about Freddie. Yeah, bless him. Chris Nichols, yeah, all the rivals did lose, or most of them lost, which is a shame. Mark Gambles. Was that Richard Wood or David Silver? Yeah, I don't know why. I do know why. Whenever a central defender like Richard Wood pops up somewhere like that, it's like when he buried that one against Derby that looked disallowed. There's just something fantastic about it.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, there is definitely.
So they're trying to break. They're going to get some really, really good opportunities on the counter.
They are. I mean, Wes Hardy's got us into a bit of bother there, but we've managed to get ourselves back out of it. So let's press them, Freddie. Come on.
Hursty's got to press an all, hasn't he?
And he has, yeah. He has, and he's not. But hey, that'll do. We'll have that all day long if that's what you're going to do, beggars. Yeah, we'll not tell Ben about that Freddie miss. Although I suspect he might find out.
Yeah.
Poor
throw that from Harding, but Crooks has got that. Oh, brilliant by Crooks. That.
Get this out.
Back Crooks. But, go on.
Right,
go on, Giles, got a bit of grass there. You've got a bit of grass.
All yours, my friend. It's all yours.
Wiles drives forward, nearly slips though.
Yeah.
Giles, go on, get into that space. Whip it in. Fantastic ball in. A bit low actually.
Yeah, it was a little bit. Yeah.
Go ahead, of course. Freddie's got it again though. It's all Rotherham at minute. It's a poor ball back.
Poor ball.
Gives them a little bit of breathing space.
Yeah, it does, absolutely. Decent bit of possession from Miller's here at the moment, though, which it's good to see. It's good to see from this direct long ball side. This poor ball in from Joseph soon, though. But they're just clearing for the lives a minute, aren't they? Another poor touch from Wiles here again.
Yeah.
One from Harley Jarvis saying he thinks that Freddie will score in injury time. I
hope you're right, mate.
I hope you're right. That'd be lovely. I did say 93rd minute equaliser, didn't I?
Yeah.
I have been half on money with some of my predictions this season. At least one. I mean, I know we're into February already, but I'm sure I've got at least one right.
I mean, there's one glaring prediction which you said, which I don't think is going to come off now. When you said we finished 6th.
Well, there's still plenty of time left in the season. It was slightly tongue-in-cheek, you know what I mean? They're doing well here, Bournemouth, that's offside. And handball. Apart from that, it looked all right, to be fair. There's not none of that.
Quite impressed that. Go on, Giles. Come on, Giles. Come for it, Giles.
That's poor ball out from Giles. Oh,
Robertson just cleans it out.
We're falling into the hacking it away trap now, aren't we? Just poor.
Yeah. We've still got a set of substitutions to make. I don't know who we've got left we could bring on. But we have only made 2 intervals of substitutions, so we have still got an option. Bournemouth have only made 1 substitution altogether, to be fair.
Yeah.
So they've always got the opportunity certainly to check our bench. The only player you're going to bring on now is Sadlier, if he's fit. Then you would probably take Crooks off if that happened. But then Crooks is at the minute playing as an orthodox midfielder, whereas Sadlier probably couldn't play that role potentially.
No, possibly not. Possibly not. That looked a bit offside to me as well. But there you go.
How long we got left? Probably 6 minutes plus injury time, so probably 10 minutes overall.
I think they're bringing Catweasel on.
Is that one for kids?
One for kids. One for older viewers there.
And Angus McDonald is coming on.
Okay, so we're bringing on a centre
Stick Woody up top.
Right, okay. Oh, please. Yeah, foul from Hurst there, allegedly. Don't know. Maybe it was.
It's a strange one being McDonald on. Very strange.
Yeah, it is. It is. Unless he's going to go, I don't know what he's going to do. Unless he's going to go 4 at back and shove Giles up into midfield, go 4-4-2. I don't know.
But we're going to put a left back.
Woody off, Clark Robertson on, perhaps. I don't know. Sorry, and McDonald and Clark Robertson at left back.
But yeah, you're meant to go. Yeah, but we've already got 3 defenders.
Oh, mate, listen, that's why I'm not a manager. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Unless we're sticking Woody up top, I don't understand what he's doing.
I mean, Woody's shown what a finisher is earlier on, anyway, that miss from 3 inches out.
16, that's theirs. So Lewis Cook's coming off for them. Harvey Jarvis, again, we need something to create a bit of a miracle. Yeah, there's opportunities though, isn't there? That's Ben Pearson, I think, from Preston, I think. I think it's happening in January. I'll be corrected.
He's got his lockdown haircut, hasn't he?
Yeah, just a bit. Harding's come off, which means we may well be going. Nope, no idea.
4 at back. Push Giles up into midfield, I think. Give us that bit of pace in there. That's a good
relevant to Mary here.
Finishing's been poor from Bournemouth, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I suppose, but easy for you, Anson.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Mark Gamble's Lewis Cook off, Jesus Christ on. Woody has sort of.
Woody has gone up top, yeah.
I wonder if we were told to go up top, where they just decided. Oh, Woody, fantastic!
That's why.
It came to nothing, but I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're 3 minutes from 3 minutes of normal time left, and they're just going to play this out now, Bournemouth, aren't they? Probably rightly so.
They just done a short pass out there to nobody, and then it went also to nobody. I'm not even convinced that went out, you know.
No, I don't think it did go out. I don't think it did, to be honest.
Chris IFC, Woody's been given the free roll.
Yes, yeah.
He has. Oh, fantastic. Do you remember, this was a long time ago, mate, but you know when Creswell were on loan the first time from Sheffield United, and he came on as sub, and they put him up top, and he scored twice.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, that's poor from Robertson. That, by the way, straightforward ball down line. It's putting it out of play. It's not good, not great. That. But I mean, ultimately, at the end of this, if it stays as it is, we'll be able to listen to Sky saying how we acquitted ourselves really, really well. We didn't embarrass ourselves, which is what we talked about on podcast the other night. We didn't want to come here and
a joint day and all that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like a cup final, isn't it? Playing the next Premier League side. As far as Sky are concerned, for the Bournemouth fans on here, please do not think that I'm having a dig at you lot, because I'm not. It's only Sky Sports.
That's better from Robertson.
That's better from Robertson, but
it's still come to nothing. Oh, Wiles is in the middle of the pitch now. Mill going forward. Crooks about 35 yards out to Hardy on the right hand side. Now in the box. Cross it across.
Josephson, that's poor ball across.
That makes it even worse. He should be better than that.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
We're now Now into the 90th minute. Throwing everything at it, to be fair. Hurst won a really nice header there, actually. But then Giles just stepped back, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I think I would be if I saw Carter Vickers running at me. Look at size up, lad. He's a mountain, isn't he? It's a hopeful ball into the box.
Very much so. But the amount of bodies we got in there, why not? What's he getting here? Offside. For who? No idea at all.
How late is this bloke with his flag? Why are we wait? Why do we always wait?
Yeah. Anyway, well, we've got a breaking play. Harvey Jarvis, mate, wants to know what's the best Rotherham match you've been to.
There's been a lot. The most memorable one for me was Rotherham United 3, Arsenal 1 at Millmore in FA Cup, but I can't even remember what year it was. I just remember I was a kid, and it was absolutely fantastic because we're a proper Arsenal side as well, and they got battered. So yeah, there you go. God, have I got to that age? Have I got to that age where?
I didn't even know that had ever happened, Mick. I'm going to be up. That's how long ago it were. So
Yeah,
apologies for that.
Yeah, well, long before your time.
Yeah.
So, 5 minutes injury time.
5 minutes injury time is good, but they're going to take forever.
Yeah, of course they are, yeah. As you would. Why wouldn't you?
I know, yeah, it's not. It is a complaint, but it's at the same time we'd be doing the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
As they go into the corner flag, that came back off Billings, I thought. But apparently not.
I think Caesar Moggs is pulling my leg here, by the way. Apparently.
Yeah.
In fact, I know he's pulling my leg.
Crossed into the edge of the area. It's actually quite far out of the area. It's got to be offside. Ball from Lerma. Must be offside. It's not been given, though. And really good effort, that. Good save by Johansson. I think Johansson's off to take corner for him.
Well, what?
He looked a mile offside there, Stanislas. Apparently not. But
to be fair, I'm surprised he didn't go down.
Well, this ref at a gate, probably.
Well, yeah. Well, last one didn't he, Jeff? Our friend Jeff Eltringham.
All right, we'll come away with it now. Crooks has come away with it. He's going to go long-ish, but not too long to Flojo. Oh, it's a poor ball.
Oh, that's a poor ball, Freddie. But we've got it back. We've won it back. We've won it back.
Lost it again. And Stanislas has still got it. It's going to be 2-0 here because Billings on the edge of the area. No, not 2-0. Apologies.
Have another go.
Dave Brooks onto his left, and it's miles and miles and miles wide. It was rubbish. Mark Gamble's lovely save from the Viking for Odin. Yes, very much. And Harvey Jarvis. Come on, Freddie. We just need the one. Or Hurst. Come on, Hurst. George Hurst. 95th minute. Come on. At some point, he's going to score, Mick. And it's going to be a brilliant day.
It would hope so. Oh, hang on. Somebody's been shot. Wait a minute. Billings has been shot by the looks of it in face, I think. This is dreadful. Oh, no, he's not. Oh, yeah. No, my apologies. He hasn't been shot at all. He's bit his tongue, I think.
He's tried hitting Woody's. He's tried hitting Woody's head, not realising that Woody's head is made of steel. Yeah, it's his own fault, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, you don't hit Woody's head, do you? And that's just stupid.
Yeah,
that is just ridiculous. What
we doing here, referee?
Well, we've got lots and lots of complaints from Bournemouth players. So
yeah, waited to get book out.
But they've shouted loud enough. He's going to get him back. What's he doing?
Not getting us back.
That went offside either by the looks of it.
All right, here we go. Come on, Millers.
That was dreadful from whoever that was, the Bournemouth player, pulling the ball back to the edge of the box. Wilesy, come on.
Oh dear, Ricky. Oh dear, Ricky.
Stopping game again for something.
Somebody else has got cramp.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
The magic game. I don't like it, but we'd be doing the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No, you can't blame them. It's to be honest, if we were doing the same thing, I'd say the same thing. It's pathetic, but it is football, isn't it? And that's what it is. You just get on and play a game, don't you? If you, it is all right. Just thought we'd have.
You just need his calves rubbing by Begovic.
By Begovic, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, one. You know what I mean?
Right. It's back to Johansson. There should be another minute or so. We are 20 seconds from full time, but bear in mind how much time we've just lost for a couple of time wasting incidents. There should be another minute or so, but I hope there isn't because Bournemouth are clean through. Saunders, Surridge. Sam Surridge. Straight down Vikings' throat, but it's picked very, very long. Can Woody get there?
No.
Jefferson Lowe on the right side. He's going to take this into the corner, and that is probably going to be the game because we're now over the 90 minutes. Wow.
It's still down as well. It's still down.
Wow. Oh, brilliant.
It's still down. Oh, I'm sorry.
It makes me really enjoying this bit.
What an absolute tosser. Oh, my word. I don't think... Linesman's not even embarrassed. The linesman's not even embarrassed about giving that. Oh, my word. Oh, I've seen it all there.
Mark Gamble puts it best, and the Oscar goes to Jefferson Lerma. That was very good, to be fair.
That was... Oh...
I can't. It's just blood full time, ref. We're 96 minutes in now. Come on. Winger thought he was going for a swimmer, and the lino gave it. Yeah, it was a bit pathetic.
Wowzers!
But he bought it, didn't he?
No.
Well, the linesman bought it.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's it.
Full time.
Game over.
Frustrating that we didn't quite have the rub of the green, but at the same time, did we do enough to get anything out of the game?
Nah, I don't think we did. Probably didn't.
What did they? They had one moment of quality, realistically.
Oh, two. If you think about that free kick at end, there's two moments of quality there. Really, to be fair,
that was very good.
I mean, that made my night. I'll be honest. Yeah, they're a quality side. They ought to be a quality side, really, didn't they? Let's be fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They've just come down for a Premier League. Whilst I accept they've offloaded a load of their more valuable assets, they're still a quality team. We said we didn't expect to get anything, and we haven't got anything, have we? So
no, but at the same time, you look at the chances. Woody right under the bar. Obviously, Begovic has pulled off a worldie. Freddie's been put clean through and not taking his chance.
Yeah.
The question is, if Smith goes through there or Crooksy goes through there, what happens? Well, it's a goal, isn't it? You know what I mean?
With the form that they're on at the moment, yeah, absolutely, 100%. It's disappointing. It is disappointing.
Yeah, of course it is.
But Freddie's Freddie. He's got himself into that position, and he should hit the target. But he's not started. He's not got a lot of football under his belt, has he? So I'm not going to moan about it. At least he's got himself in that position, and there were a nice little bit of football to get there as well. Yeah. So I'm not massively disappointed. I'll be honest.
Well, you are disappointed, but you're not upset.
No, I'm not. I didn't expect anything. We had a decent performance, decent run out. We've got another tough game on Saturday at Norwich. Probably a tougher game.
Yeah. No doubt.
But the way we're playing and the quality that we've got in the side, I'm quite comfortable. Results have gone our way.
That's the bonus. that's a massive bonus that we've not lost ground in anybody realistically.
No.
You could argue Derby and people like that potentially, but at the end of the day, they were never. I think they were going to pull away anyway. Couple of mentions here. Cinemas, thanks for the live stream. Wob Stewart, unlucky. Mark Gamble's meh. No shame in that. We go again, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Cinemas on here. Are you angry with the result or what you expected?
Nah,
it's probably just about what we expected, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Like we've just said, Bournemouth are a quality side. And had we come out of this game, we said at the beginning of the podcast and on our podcast that came out the other day that we've got Bournemouth away, Norwich away in quick succession. If we can come out of those 2 games with 1 point, we'll be happy.
Yeah.
Personally. So yeah, I mean, Bournemouth are not. They're not in our fight, are they? You know what I mean?
No.
Anything we pick up against clubs like this is would be a bonus. The key is for us, as far as our survival is concerned, is that we are beating teams around us. So far, touch wood, we've beaten every team around us. With the exception of Birmingham, we drew with. So that's the important part of this season for us. So yeah, well, let's see how we go.
We'll see how we go. Like we've got here, Norwich next is a tough game, but we'll cover that. We've got a podcast coming out Friday morning, which we're going to cover that. If you've enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, RUFC_pod and Rotherham United Podcast on Facebook as well. We'll be back, as I say, Friday morning. The podcast will be out. It'll be also on YouTube as well, as always. Ben will be back with us for that one. Ben has gone to bed. I think he watched the first half, but I'm sure he'll watch the rest of the game. I'm pretty sure he's recorded it, so he can watch the game, so we can talk about it. He's doing literally nothing else with his life at the minute. So,
well, I think he might beg to differ on that one. But
he's in bed. What can he do about it?
If you are watching on YouTube at the moment, just down there, please, while you're watching, there's a subscribe button. Click on that for us, will you? We're up to 130 subscribers now. We've only been going a couple of months, so it'd be really nice to get up to that 150 mark. That's our next target. So whether you're a Bournemouth fan or a Rotherham fan, whatever, click on that subscribe. Thank you very much.
And
thanks.
And the Bournemouth fans, fair play to Bournemouth. I hope you go up because next season you'll be even stronger than you are this season. So we don't want you down here as next year. So yeah, we'll finish it there, and just so we've got safe chat for the podcast. So thank you. Chris says thanks to the both of us, and says a good evening to us all as well. Yeah, really appreciate it. And I hope you've all enjoyed it, and we will hopefully see you all again pretty soon. Cheers for watching, guys.
Pringle looking towards Odegaard. Ravel, ambitious, but brilliant! I don't believe it! I swear I do not believe it!